Good evening, everybody. It's Brandon Doherty, Delaware Weather Guy, giving you your Monday night, Tuesday morning update. Um, you're taking a look at the storm tracks that most of the lows carrying the precipitation to our area and other areas of the country have been generally going. We've had this like kind of dominant northern stream that has just twisted and turned um, its own way, and in many facets, in ways that are not good for our area for snow producing systems. Because usually, when you get these kind of storm tracks, your heaviest snows are on the northern end and the western end. So generally, like an area like this, and this is where your heaviest snows are, depending on the tracking. So you can see that the areas that I'm circling have had their fair share of plenty of snow this winter. So, and then the Midwest and the Plains, they have had a really productive snow year. It was probably a little too generous, but um, you get the general message that this is how these systems have gone. We just have not had um, we just have not had the northern stream jet, and I'm trying to let me do a couple things here. Erase all. Okay. Um, to get a real snow producer for the coastal region and the East Coast, we've been needing this northern stream, this very dominant polar jet, to track more in this fashion, to take a little dip and ride, and then have some upper level feature here to pull it up the coast and give us, our snow or any snow for that matter. I mean, like I was a little too generous with the system coming up the coast. It needs more to do more something like this. Okay, so we get robbed from the west because of the Appalachian Mountains. We get robbed from the coast because we are too far south and east. And we have too much maritime winds coming in that warm up the general area. So that's generally the story there. Um, our teleconnections look fairly decent. I mean, we are going to have some blocking around sometime this weekend, and our EPO is finally starting to take a noseward dive south and negative to produce, how about this, folks? Cold air. Wow. Say it ain't so. So now here's something interesting. The models for this weekend still are showing a system that goes pretty much. Sorry, I'm flopping around. That pretty much goes, and I'm going to just do some. Uh, I'm not going to do this without the models tonight. Uh, sorry, I just need the eraser. I feel like I'm at school, and I need my eraser. Where is it? Okay. Models have been flip flopping around, and for the last couple of runs, they've been showing this weekend system pretty much to take, a system coming down. The northern jet finally takes a bent southward and then comes up the coast, but it comes a little bit too close up and it gives mostly the coastal areas what type of precipitation? That's it. Rain. So it's been the GFS is coming back with the storm with the system on Sunday. The Euro just has a system out here and it pretty much keeps it off the coast. The thing is, there's no antecedent cold air. Okay. However, with this teleconnections looking quite favorable for us as we head into February, we may not get something for this particular storm. We may get, a rain snow mix kind of like, but the beginning of February is looking more and more favorable for us, for our area. Now, does that say we are going to go into this flip pattern where we get tons of snow? No, but it just means that it looks like even though we have not a good PNA look, which the heights of the ridge out west are looking more flatter with this look. We have some blocking, and then we have the cold air. Yay! Winter. So, I would say if we don't see something significant, if we don't see anything this weekend, which we probably won't, I would say kind of get your feelings, trying to get your hopes up for the beginning of February. With that being said, let's go to the next couple of days, and the current product is not available. Well, of course it isn't, silly head. You gotta be kidding me, right? Okay, this is what I want. So tomorrow looking more like the same as today, although today was a little colder than I thought, and then we had two short waves kind of interrupt the pattern, and it kept the clouds in. Anyway, today's over. Tuesday through the rest of the week looks pretty good, and temperatures really don't change much: 44, 41, 40, and 44. So check my app for updates because I'm going to be updating that soon. But this is the way the rest of the week looks. But start to believe, folks, that we are finally setting ourselves up for a favorable pattern here, where if some moisture and precipitation does come into the area, we could be looking at our first kind of winter events here in early February. That's it for me, Brandon Doherty, Delaware Weather Guy, saying adios. Have a wonderful Monday night and a fantastical Tuesday. Adios.